I know I'm not the only one that finds Ali Kemp's spirit and her father's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to tell you why. Alexandra Elizabeth Ali Kemp was a 19-year-old college student working at the local community pool in Leawood, Kansas. On June 18th, 2002, sadly, some creep wanted to hook up with her. She refused, and this creep followed her into the maintenance room, essayed her, and strangled her, left her, and threw a tramp over her. Her brother was supposed to meet Allie at the pool but wasn't able to find her and decided to call her father, Roger. Roger was able to find her in the maintenance room where Allie had been badly beaten, and there was blood everywhere. Allie was barely breathing, taken to the hospital where shortly after arriving she passed away. There was only a few clues to figure out what happened. Luckily, one of Allie's friends saw a man she'd never seen around before leaving the maintenance building. He waved to her and he got into his truck. Allie's friend was able to give enough information to the police to construct a composite sketch. Her father, Roger Kemp, was devastated and depressed, but determined to find that creep. In an interview, Roger said, "You've got two choices. You can stay in bed and pull the covers over your head, or you can go out and fight the battle." Roger said, "I was gonna fight the battle. There was no way I was gonna let this guy win." In 2003, America's Most Wanted picked up the case and ran it. Roger, determined to find the creep, called and convinced producers to re-air this show again. He increased the Kansas City-based Crime Stoppers reward to $25,000, which was then matched by city officials for a $50,000 reward. He then started calling billboard companies for pricing. He took a new, revolutionary approach to catch this creep. Usually, billboards would use the photo of the missing victim, but Roger's idea was new. He would use billboards to display a composite sketch of the creep, hoping to generate leads. One company, known as Lamar, was so captivated by this idea that they decided to donate several billboards to Roger. This strategy paid off. In 2004, the billboards' higher reward and television exposure resulted in a ton of tips coming in, including one pointing to a man named Benjamin Appleby. Police had very little evidence to arrest this creep. They decided to bring him in for questioning and staged the interview room to make it look as if they had tons of evidence against him. They had several photos of Allie pinned to the wall and stacks of thick binders with blank pages to make it look as if they had substantial documentation on him. He broke down and confessed. He was found guilty of first-degree murder and attempted essay. He was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole in 50 years. Roger Kemp didn't stop there. He founded the Ali Kemp Educational Foundation, or TAKE for short, which has taught thousands of people self-defense. His efforts have undoubtedly saved lives and empowered many. Sadly, Roger Kemp passed away in March 20, 2022, but his legacy lives on through the foundation and the countless lives he's touched.